What's going on, guys? My name is RJ, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a short tour of everything that's on my desk and what I use to make my YouTube videos. So let's get straight to it.
Goosebumps every time I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time.
Alright, so the first thing I've got on my desk is this YouTube notebook. So if you're like me and you have a lot of ideas for your channel, or you just like to write stuff down to remember, I highly recommend getting yourself some kind of notebook so you can do just that. Next thing, I've got two 20-inch monitors from LG. They're two different model numbers, so you can see here. But I mean, I've had these for a while and they do the job. There's some dead pixels in this one, but it's not too noticeable. And basically, if you don't know what dead pixels are, it's pretty much an area of the screen where it's not lit anymore, so it just looks black. But like I said, it's not really too noticeable at all unless you're really focusing on it. But I mean, these two monitors work and I've had them forever, and I'm probably not going to replace them until, you know, they probably completely go dead. So next thing, I've got a Logitech webcam. I'm not sure about the exact model number of this webcam, but I'll have it linked down in the description. But it records at 720p and it does the job for what I'm trying to get done, which is stream and do some videos and stuff like that. Now, holding up these two monitors it's like an Amazon Basic dual monitor stand. I think it was around $20, but again, I'll leave it linked down in the description for you guys in case you want to check it out. And if you can see behind there, I've got one Logitech speaker and there's the other Logitech speaker. Again, I got these speakers way too long ago to remember how much they were, but if I can find a link on Amazon that matches, you know, these speakers, I will put them in the description for you. Next thing, I've got my Blue Snowball Ice microphone. So this microphone is really good for YouTube because it's a plug and play microphone, so you can just plug it in and start recording or talking or doing whatever you do on your microphones. And the good thing is, it's only around $50, so it's not going to break the bank, and it's going to be a really quality first microphone option for you guys just starting YouTube. Alright, so the next thing, I've got my keyboard. The keyboard I'm using is the Corsair Strafe RGB from Corsair, of course. And it's a mechanical keyboard and it's got RGB lighting. So if you're a gamer, I highly recommend this keyboard because it is mechanical and it's got anti-ghosting on it as well, so it's going to be really good for all your MMOs and stuff like that in general. So next thing, I've got the Logitech G602 mouse from Logitech. And again, if you're like me and you play a lot of MMOs like WoW or Dota or even League of Legends, this is going to be a really good mouse for you because not only is it wireless, but it has these 6 buttons on the side that you can program for your different macros and stuff like that. So the next peripheral I've got is the Audio-Technica M40X headphones. I'll leave a link to these down in the description as well as everything else. But yeah, I got a refurbished pair of these on Amazon for around $80 and they sound really great. I have a review of these headphones on my channel. I'll go ahead and leave a link to that down in the description or put a card around here or something like that. But go check that out because these are really good headphones and I promise you they will not break the bank for what they're worth. Alright, moving on to the PC that's powering my whole setup. So we're going to go over here really quick. So this is my box, or I don't know, my tower of boxes for everything that's in my PC. So before I show you everything, I just want to show you guys the boxes first. So the case, I've got the NZXT S340. Here's my motherboard. It is the MSI Z178 Gaming Pro Carbon. Really good motherboard. It's got RGB lights in it too, by the way. This is the box for the GPU. It is the GTX 750 Ti Superclocked Edition. This is the network adapter I have. It's by ASUS. I'm not really sure of the Here it's upside down, but it looks like it's the PCE AC56. So yeah, that's the network card I'm using to get internet connection to my computer. And here's the power supply that's powering everything. It is the RM750i from Corsair. And you guessed it, it's got 750 watts of power in this thing, so it powers all of my components nicely. There's the mic, I showed you guys that, and this is going to be the processor. It is the Core i5 6600 non-overclockable edition, because my first PC I didn't really want to mess with any overclocking or anything like that. Yeah, that's the processor. This is the SSD I'm using. It is the Toshiba OCZ RD400. So if you don't know what an M.2 drive is, it's going to be something like this. It looks like a small little rectangle. I put Windows on this SSD, so it's going to make loading times and boot times a lot faster on the computer. This is the RAM I use. It's the Viper Extreme by Patriot. I got 16 gigs of it, 4x4, so 4 gigs of RAM per stick. So this really comes in handy whenever I'm editing all my videos in Premiere and all that good stuff, because it just makes things a lot faster. Here is the microphone I use for this camera right here. You guys can hear it. It is the Rode Video Micro. It's a really good microphone in my opinion because it doesn't use any batteries at all, and it's really small, plus the windscreen just looks really cool on it. Next, here's the box for the Audio-Technica headphones. I just showed you guys that. Oh, and by the way, I have a review of this microphone on my channel. I'll also leave a card to that one in the corner right here in case you guys want to check out that review. But yeah guys, going back to the PC, here is the actual PC itself. I'm not sure how well you can see everything because of the glare on the glass, but the case that it's in is the NZXT S340. One thing I didn't mention are the two fans here. They didn't come with the case, but I'll leave them linked in the description. But they're two Corsair LED fans basically, and they're pretty inexpensive, so if you want to give your case some color, I definitely recommend picking up a couple of these. But the case did come with two fans. I'm not sure if you can see them, but they're right in the front, and they were where these two fans were, but I moved them and put them in the front just because I had the LED fans in the front at first, but they didn't look all that good and they didn't really light up the case, so I went ahead and moved them to the top and the back of the case. Also, I didn't mention this is the external hard drive I use, so whenever I finish editing a video, I always put it on this so I don't have to, you know, use up storage on my actual computer to store the videos. And this thing here has 3 terabytes of storage, so it's not going to be getting replaced anytime soon. Alright guys, well that's been my setup tour / everything I use to make my own YouTube videos. But make sure if you didn't like the video, you leave a like rating, and if you love the video, you consider subscribing to me. It'll really help me out, you don't even know. But anyway, my name's RJ, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.